What's up, guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel. The global beauty market may be worth $265 billion, but there are plenty of women and men from around the world who judge beauty by very different standards. After all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. According to the old sayings, it is no wonder that when it comes to some of the most unusual beauty trends from around the world, the saying is proven to be certainly true. As you will discover through this piece, tattoos and piercings are actually nothing compared to what people from different parts of the world consider beautiful and trendy. Crooked teeth. Throughout most of the developed world, straight teeth and the perfect smile are the ultimate standard in dental beauty. As a result, people will spend a fortune having expensive orthodontic work carried out to achieve it. However, young women in Japan have, in recent years, been engaging in an unusual practice known locally as yaiba. Yaiba translates literally as double tooth and involves these women having the most expensive orthodontic work. Only in this case, the braces are designed to make their teeth look a little more crooked than nature intended. This procedure is normally done to one or two teeth and is supposed to make the woman in question seem a little less perfect and therefore less intimidating. This is one beauty trend which is already starting to spread around the world, with a similar procedure known as tooth crowding becoming increasingly popular even in the US. Brass neck. If you are a member of the Kayanlawi tribe, whose villages are found in modern-day Burma and Thailand, then chances are that your dream girl has a long, elegant neck decorated with a series of metal rings. This is because Kayanlawi girls start wearing these heavy coils when they are just 5 years old, and over time, women can have as many as 25 fitted to their necks. Although this practice makes it look as though the woman's neck has been stretched, appearances can be deceptive. In fact, the weight of the solid metal coils holds down the shoulders and the collarbone, creating the illusion of a longer neck underneath all of those decorative rings. Foot binding was an important part of Chinese culture for centuries, and though it was banned in the 1940s, its effects can still be seen on some older women, especially in rural areas of the country. This was a gruesome practice which involved breaking the women's toes before they were bent back against the sole of the foot to be bound in place by a tight fabric wrapping. Not only did this make the feet of Chinese women small and delicate, a symbol of status and social standing in rural China, but also women who underwent the foot binding procedure were said to make particularly good wives, as they wouldn't complain too much. Scarification. Scarification, or the practice of marking the skin with a knife to create patterns or symbolic marks, is particularly popular in Africa, especially the Karo tribe from Ethiopia and South Sudan's nomadic Dinka people. The Dinka mark the faces of teenage boys and girls in the tribe as a rite of passage. Usually, girls are marked with beautiful patterns, and boys have 3 parallel lines, which are supposed to represent their entry into manhood. Although the procedure can be painful, Dinka youths are expressly forbidden from crying or even flinching during their own scarification, since doing so would bring shame to their whole family. Tamako tattoo. Tattoos may now be seen as the ultimate sign of rebellion by angry Western teens, or as a way to identify you as a member to a particular social group. But for many cultures around the world, tattoos continue to have an enormous cultural significance. The Maori in New Zealand have decorated their skin for centuries with distinctive black and dark blue patterns called tamako, including a facial and lip tattoo. Women will often tattoo their lips blue, while also tattooing tamako designs on their chin, a sign of true Maori beauty. Ear stretching. Ear decoration is another beauty trend which has gone from being a traditional practice in the tribes of Africa and South America to become a widespread and socially accepted form of body modification in the Western countries. However, ear stretching, which is still carried out by the Maasai tribe of Kenya, might raise an eyebrow or two. Normally, Maasai women use weights to stretch the earlobes until they are almost long enough to touch the shoulder, and combine these with nicely shaved heads. And you will definitely have heads turning. Sporting bandages on the nose. In Iran, you will often see young women and men proudly sporting bandages on their nose or other parts of their face. This is to give the impression that they have undergone plastic surgery, something that is now symbolic of wealth and status in Iranian culture. Sometimes, the bandages hide a real nose job, although it may have been carried out weeks before. In other cases, however, no plastic surgery was carried out at all. But young Iranians still want their peers to think that they are wealthy enough to afford such elective procedures, and brave enough to undergo them, of course. Inked images. While tattoos may still be frowned upon in some cultures, temporary ink drawings on the hands, body, or face are often used to celebrate special occasions, safe in the knowledge that the images will fade after a few weeks or a few good washes. Henna is used frequently in India to decorate visible parts of the body on a bride's wedding day, or for certain religious festivals throughout the year. Delicate and intricate patterns are painted directly onto the skin to create a beautiful visual effect, a fad that is currently being copied by Western women who are fascinated by Indian culture or are just too scared to have a permanent tattoo. Skin whitening. Not like some extremely unusual beauty standards like the scarification of Karo tribe and red clay hair and skin of Nahimbia tribe. This one is quite common in the world, but it might have some unexpected twist in achieving this standard. Skin whitening is another modern beauty trend and one that often causes a lot more harm than good. Women in Africa, South Africa, and particularly Asia are constantly bombarded by images of white Western women as the beauty ideal. As a consequence, they often turn to unproven and sometimes dangerous skin whitening products in a bid to lighten their own natural skin color. Naturally, a lot of these products contain unpleasant chemicals, which if used incorrectly or over a long period of time, can burn the skin, leaving it looking damaged and unhealthy. We are now finally witnessing a large representation of colored women in the media, which is somewhat countering this dangerous craze. Teeth chiseling. Women in some Indonesian tribes have been going through a painful procedure called teeth chiseling for decades. The procedure leaves the women with smaller, pointed teeth, a sign of a higher social status in this particular tribe. However, teeth chiseling is carried out in other parts of the world for different reasons. In Bali, for example, one tribe files down their teeth to sharp points because they believe their teeth represent anger and hatred and that they can rid their lives of negative emotions by essentially reducing their teeth. Other cultures, such as the African Wapara tribe, file their teeth to make their warriors look more like animals and presumably to look more fearsome on the field of battle. Lip plates. Lip plates are worn by women of the Mursi tribe in Ethiopia in an effort to appear more beautiful and desirable to men looking for a bride. The process of inserting the lip plate starts when a girl reaches puberty. As normal practice, plates of increasing sizes are inserted, gradually stretching the lower lip until she can insert a full-size symbolic lip plate. The plate is often decorated by the woman herself to show off her skills and an element of her personality to prospective husbands. More interesting is the fact that there is a definite hierarchy when it comes to the lip plates of the Mursi. If you want to catch the attention of the most powerful man in the village, then you have to be willing to have your lips stretched to accommodate the biggest plate. Thanks for watching. We hope that you enjoyed watching our videos. Just like and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss out for the latest videos.